This is Ranzi of Super Healthy Children, and I'm back again talking about allergens from food. I recently put up a video on some of the ways that children can develop allergies from a very young age. But I also want to go over the 6 most allergenic foods, which I didn't touch on in that video. And so these are dairy, eggs, wheat and other glutinous grains, peanut and peanut butter, and yeast and soy. Those are the 6 most highly allergenic foods. And if we got rid of, eliminated those foods from our diets and our family diets, then we would eradicate most illnesses that we see today in our society. Now, I want to emphasize dairy in particular, okay? Dairy has a protein called casein, which is not only highly allergenic, but it is known to cause cancer. And there are many books today written about casein and dairy and all of the different diseases that are caused by dairy, especially the cancers. So I had cystic acne for 25 years and went to dermatologists and got hydrocortisone shots in my face every 2 weeks. When I gave up dairy, it literally went away in like 2 months. The big acne cysts that I had just dissolved after giving up dairy. That was the main cause of the cystic acne, was the dairy. Later, when I went to a totally raw food diet, even the scars went away when I incorporated all those water-rich plant foods. So dairy is number 1. I also see a lot of skin conditions healing when dairy is given up, eczema and other skin problems. So dairy is number 1. I also wanted to mention that for those of you who want to be ethical vegetarians, that cheese has rennet, and rennet comes from calves' stomachs. So it's not vegetarian. So if you think that you're vegetarian eating dairy, you're not. You're not vegetarian. And so that's something else that you may want to consider when moving away from dairy. It's not a health food, and it's not an ethical food. And if we love animals, we do not want to be eating dairy. Asthma. I find that asthma is largely caused by glutinous grains. So you definitely would want to give those up if you have any kind of asthmatic problems, and you maybe want to give them up anyway because they are filled with opioids, which act like morphine. And same with dairy, have opioids that act as a chemical in the body and can cause you numerous problems. So you want to stay away from dairy, from wheat. Peanut butter has a mold called aflatoxin. And that's why in so many schools they don't even allow peanuts in the school. Just know that peanuts are not really a nut. Peanuts are a legume. And that mold is something that you want to stay away from. There are plenty of other nuts to eat without having peanuts. All right, so these are some of the important reasons to get rid of these 6 highly allergenic foods, which you would not want in your diet, and you certainly would not want to give them to your children. Thank you.